Hello everyone and welcome aboard the home of the Hype Train and its dedicated football team, Hype Train FC. The team's Saturday League season has left the station at long last and we're finally in the swing of things, as last time out we opened up our account in the EBFL Premier Division with the 2-2 away draw at Pundit FC. Next up for the team, we hosted Iver Heath FC at the ever windy Calcot Recreation Ground on Saturday the 6th of November 2021, our first home game on the day in 6+ months. Both teams could be spotted from the International Space Station as well as the IKEA and Sainsbury's behind our home pitch, with Iver in yellow and ourselves kitted out in our orange and black strip from Kitlocker. We lined up with Chris Marshall in goal for the club with a back four ahead of Marshall that was comprised of Robert Austin and George Fradgley at fullback, whilst Joe Sawyer partnered club captain Vincent van Lembergen in central defence. In midfield, Gino Izzo was joined by Matt Snell in the middle of the park, whilst there were support out wide by Sam Padden and Abs Razor, with Phil Newport in support of Leon Mannion in attacking roles for the team. Among the substitutes for the day, Danny Setiawan was joined by Ryan Knott, Ash Ali and Colin Zakemchi. Ahead of kickoff, if you follow the team, don't forget to hit the like button as well as subscribing to the channel for more action from the train, and you can also find out more about the club by visiting our main website hypetrainfc.com and by visiting our parent website over at thehypetrain.co.uk for more from the Hype Train. First doors on a windy day down at Calcot see Iver Heath have a golden opportunity, and it starts when there's a horror back pass to the goalkeeper by Gino Izzo. Their attacking player is on command and he takes in a shot, but Chris Marshall is quick on his line to recover the ball. Our first chance comes when Chris decides that he's going to pump it down long. There's a flick on by Leon and Phil Newport is racing in behind. He takes a touch to set before firing off a shot that's well saved by the keeper. We're about 10 minutes into the game and the resulting corner kick from Abs Razor goes into the box. It's floated in and Phil Newport is dragged down. We get the penalty and it's a chance for the team to take an early lead. The eventual penalty is set by Leon and the number 9's got time to set here. He strides up and he bangs it to the goalkeeper's left. He's never getting near it as the team take a 1-0 lead. Iver Heath have the wind in their favour in the first half and they ping a ball into the edge of the box. It's flicked on and Chris has to extend to get the ball. There's more pressure from Iver Heath now down their right hand channel, and there's an eventual scrap here between a couple of the teams that are looking to win possession. Nothing naughty, just a lot of battling between both the teams. Iver Heath do come away with the ball before their number 7 is fed. He delivers in a delightful cross that's missed by everyone apart from the guy at the back post who takes a speculative shot. Then from a set piece that's delivered into the penalty area, Phil and the goalkeeper collide together with the ball bobbling out to Leon, who takes a speculative shot of his own and it's over. Now from a goal kick, Iver Heath get the ball into the middle of the park, but Phil Newport is at hand to win back possession of the ball. He strides into their attacking third and gets off a shot but is saved by the keeper. It's time for a long throw by the team in yellow and they get the ball into the middle of the penalty area. Vince clears away and then away at the second time of asking before they eventually win back possession of the ball. There's a shot that goes left of the mark and it's not too far away. The team in orange have a defensive line at the edge of the box as we defend another set piece from Iver Heath. Joe Sawyer is eventually able to clear, but it's into the path of an Iver Heath player who only finds Matt Snell. Matt plays Leon, who's charging down the right hand side. He's eventually able to feed in Abs Razor, with Abs taking his time before he finally gives the ball back to Leon. Leon takes one good touch. He finds his right foot. There's a great finish. The team have a 2-0 lead against Iver Heath. You should never take a 2-0 lead for granted in football, and this is why. Iver Heath's goalkeeper delivers a deep ball that beats the entire defence. Vince is covering on the line as it falls out to one of the Iver Heath players. Vince makes a great clearance on the line though. We go from light to dark in the second half, and our first opportunity to probe the Iver Heath goal is from a cross. It's deep and it's defended well by Iver Heath's player. Iver Heath now from right to left decide that they're going to probe again with some long throw-ins. Vince clears his line before the number 16 heads into the middle of the park. Before the ball eventually finds number 7 who chests down and takes a shot. It's saved well by Chris to his left and the ball's still in play. And myself, Robert left back, looks to get in, but there's a steel cross that comes in. It's fed back out to Iver Heath and they take a wild shot that goes wide. This attacking intent from Iver Heath was the blueprint for some of the second half as they're looking to get back into the game here. They go from right to left before an eventual cross finds the feet of one of the Iver Heath players here, but there's a good clearance by Gino Izzo at the first time of asking. And now from a set piece, Iver Heath again in that area just at the edge of our D. There's a free kick in and Chris collects well. Iver Heath just won't relent and the team are put under even more intense pressure. We eventually clear our lines from a throw-in before the ball is worked into the middle of the park. There's a loose pass that somehow finds their number 11, Carl King, who's on the turn and he fires in a shot. It's looping and actually hits the crossbar, and somehow the follow-up goes wide from point-blank range. It's Iver on the attack again, and a familiar theme so far to start the second half as they're working the left channel. Their left winger again picks up the ball and there's a deep cross into the box. Chris does well to get a palm on it before Iver Heath still have possession of the ball with the right winger. The cross comes in and it's actually on target, but Chris does well to get another palm on it. Iver Heath just wouldn't be denied, and this time they found themselves a goal, and it starts when there's a long throw that is eventually cleared out, but it's only to their player with Iver working from left to right. As you're about to see, there's some comfortable players. The ball is fed into their forward who's in an onside position. He squeezes the ball through Chris's legs as Iver Heath have a way back into the game. With the game now at a knife edge, we work the ball from Chris's hands down the left hand side as there's a ping down the left to Leon. The defender misses it as Leon's got Danny Setiowan in support. Leon's taking his time waiting for Danny. He eventually cuts back and Danny is inches away from getting the ball. From that resulting attack, Iver Heath here are into the midfield and Collins Akemchi makes a very good tackle, but the referee actually books him for this. With Iver Heath's manager trying to jeer the team on down below our video camera, we eventually work the ball down the left-hand side with a throw-in. Leon has the ball at his feet now and he finds in a cross. Danny Setiowan's running onto it, but his header's just misdirected. We're scratching our heads again with another decision, and it all starts when the ball is flung between our midfield. Ryan Knott does well to pick up possession of the ball. He skips away before down the left hand side he feeds a ball through to Leon. Leon does well to keep the ball into possession. He's got Phil in support and Danny in the box. He plays the ball out to Phil, who strides into the penalty area. The Iver Heath player doesn't get the ball. He takes Phil out, but it's not given as a penalty. Iver Heath didn't help their cause late on in the second half as their number 22, who's on the left below the score, is stood next to the referee. After giving the ref a bit of gob, the referee is giving the player a chance to calm down, but the longer this situation goes on, he makes another passing comment at the referee. Alan Higgs, the referee, isn't taking it and this time eventually turns round. He notices the infraction by the player. He gives him a yellow card. He's in the sin bin and Iver are down to 10 men for the last 10 minutes. Looking to take advantage of the spare man here. There's a dead ball that is going to be delivered to around the edge of the D. Leon does well to win the first header and Phil is on command, but the header's wide. With a few minutes left on the clock here, club captain Vincent van Lerbergen delivers a beautiful crossfield ball out to Leon, who takes a good chest. Leon has Ash Ali in the box and Ash beats his defender for pace. The goalkeeper's protesting his strength as Ash puts the ball into the net. The team take a 3-1 lead as they're protesting the third goal, and it's all about to kick off for the visitors. With the game not yet kicked back off again, Iver Heath are protesting with the referee that Ash Ali fouled the player on his way down to scoring his first goal. We're not really sure that's the case. Ash has just showed some strength to hold off his man. He's turned and fired the ball in the net. What it is though is a bit of frustration from the away team. As you can see, the man shrugging his arms going off the pitch has been given a yellow card and a sin bin, and the remaining Iver Heath players get themselves into more trouble, and I'll leave the footage rolling, but they're eventually settled down to 8 men for the final few minutes of the game. With the away team in tatters, down to 8 men, the goalkeeper's looking to waste some time here as he's got the ball in his hands. Ash Ali though wins the header and Leon picks up the ball. There's a few overlapping runs with Ash on the right and myself, Rob, on the left. I've got a chance to score my first goal from point blank range, though I shoot for the moon. A good first half that saw a brace by Leon Mannion combined with the cherry-topping late winner by Ash Ali, as well as the visitors imploding at the referee as the game wore on, means that we've started our EBFL Premier Division journey with a draw and a victory. It's not bad going as we're looking to build some confidence in the league's top division. Next up for the team on Saturdays, we were in County Cup action as we hosted North Berks League outfit Lambourne Sports in the first round of the Charles Twelfthry Trophy, but before that, the following day on the Sundays, we hosted FC Woodley in the second round of the John Lustard Cup. Until next time, believe the hype.